Our objective for today is to represent tenths and hundredths with models making connections between fractions and decimals. Last week we learned how a number can be represented as both a fraction and a decimal in grids. To represent 7 tenths, we made a grid of 10 parts and then we colored 7 in it. And it can be written as 0.7 in decimals. Same way for 35 hundredths, we make a grid of 100 parts and then color 35 sections in it. And it is written in decimals as 0.35. Today we'll be learning how fraction and a decimal is represented on a number line. What do tenths look like on a number line? A number line can have whole numbers and fractions, and they can also have decimals. In between whole numbers on a number line, there are tenths. Number line is partitioned into 10 equal portions. Each one is called a tenth. We count the spaces and not the lines. We start counting from 1/10 and go all the way to 9/10. Now, what do hundreds look like on a number line? Just as a tenth is in between whole numbers, hundreds are in between each tenth. They also start at 100 and they go up to 900. Now we'll be representing. How do we represent 0.6 on a number line? To determine a place on a number line, you have to find the distance from 0 to the number. You start at 0 and count the spaces till you reach the number. So 0 to 1 will be 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, and finally 6/10. That's 0.6. How do we represent 0.68 on a number line? We should know that 0.68 is between 0.6 and 0.7. We follow the same steps as before. We start at 6/10. So we jump to 6/10 and count 8 spaces. So we go 6100, 6200, 6300, 6400, 6500, 6600, 6700, 6800, or we can say 0.68. Remember, to find the correct placement on the number line, you count the spaces. We do not count the lines. Let's represent 0.5, 0.15, 0.3, 0.75 on the number line below. So we first see which is the smallest. So 0.5, we see the number after the point. 5, this is 1, this is 3, and this is 75. So 0.1 is the least. So we now know that 0.15 comes between 0.1 and 0.2. That is 1/10 and 2/10. So it will be here. Then comes 0.3, which is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, or you can say 3/10. This is 3/10. Then 0.5, which is 0.5. The last one is 0.75. We know it comes between 0.7 and 0.8. We know 0.7 is here and this is 0.8. So 0.75 comes here. I hope you all have understood how to represent the decimals. We will practice more in our Zoom meeting. Also, I have uploaded a worksheet on Schoology. Kindly download it, fill it, and submit the assignment before the due date. Please refer to the example given in the worksheet. Thank you.